Shruti and Laya. These are two of the biggest pillars of any type of music, whether it is Carnatic music or world music. We cannot escape from these two backbones, Shruti meaning pitch and Laya meaning rhythm. Without this, music will not sound like music. It will just sound like some noise, right? I see many students who have learnt music for several years, but they are not able to progress beyond a certain point, either because their Shruti is weak or because their Laya is weak. So today I am going to give you some simple but very effective methods to strengthen both your Shruti and your Laya, and that will give you the strong foundation that you need in order to go to the higher levels. Okay, so let's explore this together. I am Pratibha Sarathy and you're watching VoxGuru's YouTube channel. So if you like the content on the channel, please do subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of our notifications. Stay tuned. Let's start with the first concept called Shruti. Now, how do we develop this sense of Shruti? Now, the first step is to always use the Tanpura. I have told you many times that if you are a student of Indian music, then the Tanpura has to be your best friend, right? You cannot and you should not practice without it. I see many students, even beginners, practicing without the Tanpura or the Shruti box. Trust me, that is absolutely not going to help you, right? Because it is the Tanpura which gives us the position of the bass note. So for example, if I am playing the Tanpura at this pitch, then my bass note is Sa. Now based on this Sa only, I will know the position of my other notes, right? That is Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Da Ni Sa. Now if I change my Shruti to something else, if I make it as Sa, then all my notes will change. It becomes Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Da Ni Sa. So the notes have all gone higher, right? So in this manner, it is the Tanpura which gives us that Sa position, and based on the Sa position, all the other notes take their position. Now without this Tanpura, without this Shruti, if I am just randomly going to sing Sarigama Padanisa, it's not going to make any sense, right? Like Sarigama Padanisa. Does that sound like music? No. So if you want your notes to sound like music, then you definitely need a strong source of Shruti. The second very important method to improve your Shruti is visualizing the notes that you sing. Now if somebody comes and asks me, how do you increase your pitch from Sa to Pa? I will not have any answer for them. So I know that I am increasing my pitch from Sa to Pa, but how am I increasing it? That is a very abstract process, right? Remember, singing is a very abstract process. It is happening inside our body. We cannot see what is going on. So it is not possible for us to measure and explain each and everything in music, especially with singing. Half of the things you have to just visualize. You have to visualize that Sa is here at a lower point, Pa is here at a higher point. So with this visual, you have to try and increase the pitch of your voice. That is how singing actually works. Okay, so get into this habit of visualizing anything that you sing. So if you're singing Sa, you have to imagine that it is on the bass. Sa. If you're singing Ma, you have to imagine the position of that note. Ga, Pa, Re. Okay, so imagine a scale of notes, and whatever note you're singing, try to visualize where exactly it lies on this scale. This is a very, very important habit that you have to develop right from day one of your music training. Next, we move on to the other important pillar, that is Laya. Laya means rhythm, right? Every song that we sing, it follows a particular rhythm, a particular beat, right? It is not like talking where we can start wherever we want, we can stop wherever we want, we can take a breath anytime we want. So that is not how it works in a song, because a song has to follow that particular beat. Now some people may have a natural sense of rhythm. So when they listen to a song, immediately they'll start tapping their feet or clapping their hands in the correct rhythm, even though they have not been trained. Okay, so some people have that natural sense, but some people may not have a natural sense of rhythm, but with the right kind of practice and the right kind of training, definitely you can strengthen your Laya. But remember, without Laya, again, a song will not sound like a song. It will just sound like some random words that you're singing in a very scattered manner. Okay, so you definitely must have a very strong sense of Laya. Luckily, Carnatic music has many important techniques by which we can strengthen our Laya. Carnatic music is known to have one of the most elaborate approaches towards the concept of Laya or rhythm. So let me share with you a few basic techniques or methods that we follow in Carnatic music. The first tool that we use in Carnatic music is the 3 speeds practice. If you are a Carnatic student, then any exercise that you have learnt, you would be practicing it in 3 different speeds, right? Now these 3 speeds are not some random speeds. They are very much related to each other. So in the first speed, we sing 1 note per beat. So for example, Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Da Ni Sa. Okay, so every beat coincides with 1 note. Now in the second speed, we are going to sing 2 notes per beat, but the speed of my beat does not change. Okay, so it is Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Da Ni Sa Sa Ni Da Pa Ma Ga Re Sa. And in the third speed, we sing 4 notes per beat. Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Da Ni Sa Sa Ni Da Pa Ma Ga Re Sa Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Da Ni Sa Sa Ni Da Pa Ma Ga Re Sa. Now in each of these speeds, if you noticed, the speed of my beat did not change, right? So that should remain constant. Only the number of notes that we sing in each beat, that becomes double. So first it is 1 note per beat, then it is 2 notes per beat, and then it was 4 notes per beat. So this relationship of doubling the speed is very, very important for you to understand, because any song that you sing, you need to have a very deep understanding of how the notes are fitting into the beat. In some syllables, there may be 4 notes in a beat. In some syllables, it will be only 2. Sometimes it will be only 1. So to develop this clarity with a song, first of all, you need to understand the concepts of 3 speeds through exercise. Okay, only when you get that fluency of singing 3 or even 4 speeds. So when you go to advanced levels, we make you sing even 4 speeds. Okay, so if you are able to sing up to 4 speeds, then you will develop a very good clarity of how the notes are fitting into the beat. The second important aspect is playing the talam. Now in Carnatic music, we follow the practice of explicitly showing the rhythm through our hand movements. So for example, if we are singing a song in an 8-beat cycle, right, we call it Adi Talam. So we play it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we keep playing this throughout the song, and that really helps us in understanding the rhythm and fitting all the different syllables into the tala, right? So this is a very important tip for beginners and advanced level students, to always play the tala while you are singing. You will not always have some background music or some karaoke playing for you, right? Especially if you are singing Carnatic music, it is just you and the Shruti box. So to give yourself that rhythm, to give yourself that beat, you have to make it a point to play the tala explicitly, and in the early stages, play it loudly. Okay, so play, the sound should be heard. Okay, so either on your lap or on your hand, but the sound should be audible. You have to develop that sense of rhythm. So don't be playing it in the air, even though your teacher may play it in the air to show you the talam, but when you are practicing, play it aloud. So you should hear the sound of the tala, you should hear the rhythm, and that is how you will strengthen your sense of Laya further. Hope you enjoyed this video and will shift more focus towards strengthening your Shruti and Laya. If you are looking for a great place to kickstart your journey or to continue your journey, please join VoxGuru's live Carnatic curriculum. We have a beautiful and systematic program where we take you step by step into the world of music, and at each step we focus on your foundation. We make sure that your Shruti and Laya are absolutely perfect, and in that manner, if you keep going higher and higher, trust me, your journey through music will be much more enjoyable. You will not find yourself struggling with various different aspects of music. So if you want this kind of an approach and take your singing to the next level, please join our curriculum. All you have to do is drop us a WhatsApp message. I've shared the link in the description. So say hi, and we will give you all the details about our programs, and we'll have a chat with you and understand what you're looking for and accordingly suggest the right program. So I'm waiting to welcome you into the VoxGuru family. Also, please explore the VoxGuru app, where you can find plenty of courses in the self-learning format. So if you're looking to just quickly get started with something at the click of a button, then please download the app. I've shared those links also in the description. So I'll be waiting to hear from you. Take care and see you soon.